Hello, I'm DrChe, and in today's video, we will talk about OET speaking criteria. This I will explain OET speaking criteria in two videos, in two parts. In first part, I will talk about first type of criteria, and in second part, we will talk about second type of criteria. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share my videos. So just to encourage me, if you keep encouraging me, I will make more videos. If you don't encourage me, that is definitely I will stop making videos. Okay. So you need to encourage me, you need to subscribe, you need to share. I will keep making very, very good videos. Okay. And today we have with us one doctor and one nurse that will be helping us to record this class. OET speaking criteria. How many criteria we have in OET speaking? Dr. Hala.
Yeah, we have two criteria.
What are these criteria?
The linguistic criteria and clinical communication criteria.
Okay, now my question is, if you are living in Canada or UK or USA, okay, for more than 10 years, okay, and you think that I don't need to any practice, my English is good, I am like native speakers, I will go to the OET exam and I will pass speaking and this and this. Should we know this person should know OET criteria, speaking criteria, or should go to the exam without any practice?
Yeah, I think he should know the criteria.
Criteria he should practice, he should do criteria, he should practice a little bit.
Yeah.
Even your English is good, still your clinical communication criteria is not fulfilled. That is why, sometimes, as you know, I have many Facebook groups and many people contact me on daily basis, and I have marked a lot of letters and I have done a lot of speaking. Let me show you my speaking just for 1 minute, just to show you that I am not telling a lie. Some people, they think that I'm telling a lie. Can you see this screen speaking recordings? Hello?
Yes.
Can you see this folder
Yes,
speaking recording?
I can.
Okay.
Yes.
So here you can see the date 15/02/2021 means I started providing feedback from this date. Okay. So here you can see this is, March, Feb, March. So here, April, and then, these. Okay. No problem. I will continue with Miss Kate. Okay, you have kids. Maybe you need to. Okay, if you are free, you can come back, Dr. Ala. If you are not free, that is not a problem. So here you can see the Miss Kate. I have, these are all speaking recordings that I have done for this one, 27, 27, 27. We have done 3 today. In each, you can see 2 recordings here. And in some, yesterday, we have more recordings. So it means I have done, more than there is 300 and 352 in total folders. In some folders, we have 1 role play. In some folders, we have 2 role plays. In some, we have 3. In some, we have 4 or 5 role plays also. So it means almost more than, 1000 role plays that I have done speaking with my students. What I want to say means the what I am going to explain is real. It is, I'm not telling any lie. So that even if you are a native speaker, you are living in developed countries, and you're speaking English on daily basis, still you need to I have some student that they failed in OET speaking, even their English was good. Then they contacted me, I helped them to pass, and they have passed. So we have two criteria. What are these two criteria?
The linguistic criteria and
Uh,
also the clinical communication criteria.
okay, linguistic criteria and clinical communication. Linguistic criteria means that is related to our English language. Okay, and
Mm.
second is clinical communication criteria that is related to our medical communication, clinical communication. Even your English is good, but still you are not fulfilling clinical communication criteria, you will not get good score in your speaking. So
Mm.
we will divide this video into two parts. In first part, I will you tell about linguistic criteria. In the second part, this is the important part. In the second one video, I will tell you the clinical communication criteria. You can go to my playlist of my video channel, my YouTube channel, where you will see these videos are organized in playlist. In linguistic criteria, we have four things. Okay, Miss Kate.
Yes.
In linguistic criteria, we have four things. What are these things?
Intelligibility, fluency, appropriateness, and also the resources of grammar and expressions.
So these are related to your English language, but these are clinical communication criteria. These are very, very important. Relationship building, these all of these things, information giving, gathering. So I will explain in next video. So in first video, we will talking about linguistic criteria. So the first one is intelligibility. So you can see we have here 6 marks. We should get at least 5 in all to pass speaking exam. So first criteria is intelligibility in linguistic criteria.
Mm.
Can you read from here? Intelligibility, what you understand by intelligibility means understanding what you are talking, the reader or the patient can easily understand or not. Okay, your pronunciation, even your accent is net, like if you are living in any country, your accent will be typical for that country. It cannot be changed. Even for example, my accent is typical of my country. I cannot speak like native speakers, but still what I am speaking, what I am telling to the patient, it should be easily understandable. So your pronunciation should be easily understandable. And prosodic features means stress. Sometimes we give stress on one syllable and more than other. For example, beautiful. So we are giving stress at the start part, beautiful. Okay, if we cannot
Mhm.
say beautiful, okay, stress is on
Okay.
first part,
Mhm.
beautiful. Intonation is, what you do you know what is intonation? Intonation.
Um,
Let me give you example.
yes.
If I read like this, pronunciation is easily understood and prosodic features, stress, intonation, rhythm are used effectively. L1 accent has no effect on intelligibility. This is first, you know,
Mhm.
what you can see version. No
There
second
is
version.
no ups and downs.
No ups and downs. People in many countries will speak like this. Second is pronunciation. You can see pronunciation is easily understood, and prosodic features like stress, intonation, rhythm are used effectively. L1 accent has no effect on intelligibility. No, you can see there are ups and downs and more stress on one part than other part is called intonation. So you can say, hello, Mr. Sumit, I am Dr. Che, one of the doctors in this clinic. How can I help you? Okay, this is not good. Hello, Mr. Smith. I'm Dr. Che, one of the doctors in this clinic. How can I help you today? Like this, okay? So intonation, stress, rhythm, the rhythm of your speaking, all should be effective. And your accent should, you don't need to have native accent. Even people get 400 and above, even their accent is, typical for of their country, but still the what you speak, it should be easily understandable. So intelligibility is important, mean what your accent, what you are speaking, it should be understandable. If you, what you speak is easily understood, and your communication, what you speak, is not impeded, is not interrupted by your pronunciation or your prosodic errors, means stress, intonation, these errors, and your accent is acceptable, and your, what word I use for strain?
The headache.
Headache. So there should be minimal headache for the listener. You have seen some people, just they are speaking in English, but we cannot understand because they are creating headache for the listener, for the reader, for the examiner. If you create a headache for the examiner by using communication, your pronunciation, your stress, your intonation, your intelligibility, your accent, that is not appropriate, it is not easy to understand, then you are creating a headache for your listener. If you create a headache, then you will get less than 5. If you don't create a headache, a little bit headache, but you can get 5. Okay, so please take care of intelligibility. What is the first criteria of speaking? Intelligibility. Second one is
Fluency.
fluency. What we speak, it should be fluent. It should be completely fluent. Okay.
Okay.
Fluency. If I'm, for example, I'm talking, okay, doctor, could you please, Mr. Smith, could you please tell me, do you have diabetes? Okay, if I'm explaining about treatment. Okay, Mr. Smith, let us talk about treatment. First of all, you should do this, then this, and this. This is, fluent. You are not stopping. If I'm saying, Mr. Smith, uh, I'm going to talk you are about your treatment. You should take paracetamol. It is fluent speaking or not?
No, it's not.
No, you should speak fluently. You fluently does not mean 120 kilometer per hour speed. Okay, it should be normal speed. Completely fluent speech at normal speed. Speed should be normal, but it should be fluent. You should be fluent, but speed should be normal. Any hesitation is appropriate. The natural hesitations are appropriate, but it should be not searching for words. If I say, okay, Miss Kate, could you please tell me, do you have shortness of breath? It means I am searching for words or structures or sentences. So if you are searching for words or sentences or structures, then you will lose marks. You should speak continuously. Okay.
Okay.
Fluently without stopping, but your speed should be normal. I have some many students, when they do first and second role play with me, their speed is 120 kilometer per hour. Then slowly and gradually I tell them, please decrease your speed. Then 70 or 80 kilometer per hour is okay. So mean you should speak at normal speed. The patient should easily understand what you are talking about. Okay.
Okay.
Fluent speech at normal speed with occasional repetition, a little bit repetition or self-correction. If you tell, I am going to, no, you should not. Uh, at that time, I is okay. I was okay. So first I'm using is, then I am using was. So I have corrected myself. So it is not a very big issue if you sometimes you correct yourself, still you can get B. If there is hesitation, that indicates searching for words structure, but generally it is appropriate, then still you can get B grade. 5 means you can get B grade. If your flow is uneven, sometimes you talk about this and sometimes about that, and there is some repetition, especially when there is longer conversation, longer utterances, longer conversation, some evidence, you are searching for words, you are searching for clauses, you are, you know, it that is becoming strain for headache for the reader. So so you are too fast or too slow, so then you will not get B grade, you will get 4, and 4 is not B grade. Okay, the last one is no, third one is appropriateness. If you are talking to a patient, okay, doctor, Miss Cat, if you are
Yes.
Kate, if you're talking to a patient, you talk about, these abdominal tenderness and this Bloomberg sign positive, and if you have any Bloomberg sign and you have this and you have abdominal pain, your lipase is this, and if you're using medical terms for the patient in front of patient, will the patient will be easy to understand for the patient or not?
I don't think he will understand.
Patient will not understand.
Yes.
So your tone, your register means the way you are talking means it should be according to the patient, medical terms, simple language. If your patient is a common man, so don't use complex or difficult medical terms. Okay, use simple language, your tone, your vocabulary, Lexis vocabulary should be according to the patient. No difficulty at all, and you should not have difficulty if there is any medical term or any, if you have any medical term or any difficult diagnosis, then you should explain it in simple words. Okay, so you should not have any difficulty in explaining that terms, and your register tone is a mostly appropriate. A little bit, problems is not okay, is okay, you can get a 5. But if generally appropriate register tone and access for the content, but somewhat restricted and lacking in complexity, so you are not using very good language, you are making it very complex, or difficult for the reader to understand, and noticeable problems with grammar, with expressions, medical expressions, so you will get 4, and 4 means you will not get B grade. Resources of grammar and expression. Resources of grammar and expression is simple. Yet you should have a range of vocabulary and grammar. You should not keep using the same tense again and again. We should not keep using the same words again and again. We should vary our language. We should use, you know, different type of language. First, use same one word, then if you not repeat the same word, use synonym, use different sentences, different tenses. So you need to vary your language. You should not make grammatical mistakes, vocabulary mistakes. So if you do all of these things, you will get easily B grade. Okay,
Okay.
6, this is good grade, even you can get B plus. If your vocabulary grammar is wide range, your range mean you are using, sometimes verbs, sometimes nouns, sometimes present tense, sometimes other tense, you are mixing, you are using naturally these things, then it is good range. And some grammar vocabulary errors are acceptable, but we should not make headache for the reader. Intrusive means not easy. If you are use sufficient resource to maintain the interaction, but you have inaccuracies in your vocabulary and grammar, particularly if when we are making complex sentences, it can be intrusive. Intrusive means difficult for the reader to understand, and your meaning is generally clear, not very clear, then you will get a B grade. And that means you will not get B grade.
Mm.
Next is clinical communication criteria. So let us record in next video. Okay, so
Okay.
what we should ask our listener and viewers to do, first of all, subscribe to our channel. Okay, if they will subscribe, what is the benefit? They will get notification of my new video. When I will upload new video, they will get notification, and then they can quickly watch my new videos. So subscribe, like, and comment, give any good comments, encourage me, share with your friends, your other students, and like, comment, share. And where is my WhatsApp number, Miss Kate? WhatsApp number is here below in comments. Okay, what other thing is below in the comments? Link to my Facebook group. Okay, you can join my Facebook group. That the link is given below in the comment section. You can join my Facebook group for updates, to contact with me. My WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for any speaking, writing, any kind of feedback. So thank you everybody. Waiting for your subscription and likes and comments, all of these things.